I have a bigger dream than myself. And that dream is that the future millionaires and the billionaires of Africa will come out of Africa's richest resource, which is agriculture. They will lift literally hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. That can only happen when we have young people getting into agriculture as a business. I have no doubt that that dream will be fulfilled.
The Enable Youth Program started with the seed of an idea planted in August 2012 at IITA headquarters in Ibadan, Nigeria. Youth who have graduated with diverse academic degrees were given resources, including an office, plots of land, inputs, and training on agricultural enterprises, business development, and management. These youth banded together to form what is today known as the IITA Youth Agripreneurs, IA.
It is a program which was a small activity here. Today, it's becoming rather a continental program, and it started here with the young people. This is the kind of program which is going to influence the whole continent. So it's going to be managed and led by the youth.
4 years later, after successfully changing their mindset about agriculture, IA established and operate thriving agribusinesses along the value chains of fish, cassava, vegetables, cereals and legumes, plantain and banana, as well as value additions of these commodities. The IA team, who are now professional farmers, have established incubation centers in parts of Nigeria and Africa where other young people are trained in agribusiness.
This is awesome. This is commendable. This is the best way to keep the youth busy. This will be a training institute. So we're going to have a school here where other youths can come here, and then what we have done to replicate them so many parts of the state as a way of job creation, money in their pocket, and empowerment.
IA is present in Eastern, Western, and Central Africa.
In Bukavu, we are engaged in various profitable business lines. The most important is the production of high-quality cassava flour. This flour has changed lives in DRC because it was imported into the country in the past, but it is now produced locally and the demand has become very high. We have moved from 900 kg to 14 tons per week, with a volume of sales from $600 to $10,000 per week.
The approach that IITA started has taken root and is providing a way out of the twin problems of unemployment and a deteriorating agricultural base.
We started off being trained by IITA Youth Agripreneurs. We did our 18 months. When we started, we had a starter pack from IITA in form of cash to enable us to start our business outside of IITA, and we ended up with this. This is what we found to have our passion. This is our product, smoked catfish. It's been worth it. The struggles are there, the hard work is there, but in the midst of the hard work, we are happy doing what we're doing because we know there is a future in it.
Initially, we had 350 beds per batch, and now we produce 500 beds per week. Our market now stands at about 6 tons per month, and so far we've been able to meet just 2 tons. We want to see that we keep through the value chain of the poultry section. We've been able to see the wonders and the delights of running your own poultry farm, and then we want to see that other youths also get the opportunity to do this.
The African Development Bank, AFDB, adopted this model for expansion to other parts of the continent by developing a Pan-African Youth in Agribusiness program known as the Enable Youth Program. The Enable Youth Program aims at creating 1.5 million agribusiness jobs for unemployed youth in the next 5 years.
The fact that we're trying to create businesses among these young people is not the end. The end is to create wealth, to enhance our economy, and to grow Africa. For every job we create through this program, there will be a multiplier effect. We expect that these young people will also create more jobs and bring more people into employment.
Over 30 countries are participating in this program to operate either as a standalone project or a component of an existing agricultural value chain project. One of these countries is Sudan, where the program is being implemented in 9 youth agribusiness incubation centers across 5 states in the country. The program is aimed at providing jobs along the value chains of livestock, aquaculture, horticulture, wheat, poultry for over 12,000 young people in 5 years.
السودان من الدول الأوائل التي حظيت بموافقة بنك التنمية الأفريقي على تنفيذ هذا البرنامج في السودان، والحمد لله بدأ تنفيذ البرنامج. مفهوم حاضنات الأعمال الزراعية سيتم احتضان رائد العمل أو رائدة العمل الزراعي داخل هذه الحاضنات. سيتلقوا تدريبا فنيا خلال فترة التدريب، ومن ثم يطلب من كل رائد عمل أو رائدة عمل أن تقدم مقترحا لمشروع. هذا المقترح سيتم مراجعته من قبل وحدة التنفيذ المركزية وبمشاركة المعهد الدولي للزراعة المدارية، وهو الذراع الفني لتقديم المشورة لنجاح هذا البرنامج.
تقديم البرنامج سهل جدا، وممكن كل الشباب يقدموا في البرنامج. تمت التقدم للاستمارة معاينة وبعديها بتطلع النتائج. أنا بتمنى من كل الشباب ما يفوتوا على نفسهم فرصة بتاع التدريب أو يقدموا لبرنامج ممكن يوفر لهم نفس الدعم.
The same is ongoing in Madagascar, where 50 young people are currently being trained for the pilot phase of the Enable Youth program. The program is expected to commence in countries like Cameroon, DR Congo, and Senegal in due course.
This is a possibility that we must all explore as Africans, because not only is this agriculture business, but it's also a solution to one of our major problems. And the added benefit is that the young people who are often seen as problems, now they're stepping up to be part of the solution. And I think everyone should support it.
Enable Youth provides an enabling environment, agribusiness incubation, and access to finance through policy dialogue, training on agribusiness development skills, and realigning incentive for commercial banks and other financial institutions.
If the policy and the government and other agencies can actually key into this kind of program to see that youth will be employed via agriculture, I believe a larger percentage of the economy would boom